All right, so I've got my old DKW two-stroke three-cylinder car looking pretty good. I've been working on this off and on for years and years and years, and we're thinking about taking it to a Cruisin tonight, and I have a reservation about that. Well, two reservations actually. One is when I take it to classic car Cruisins, nobody knows what it is, and I get peppered with questions, and I say it's a DKW and people think it's a VW, or that I said VW, and usually I have to say it's an Audi for anybody to even register what it is. But the other concern that I have, and if this is more concerning, is it's going to be 95 degrees today, and this car doesn't have a water pump. If you recall, or maybe you don't recall, let me show you. I'll pop the hood for you. Oops, I gotta do this one. There we go. It has a hydro siphon cooling system. In other words, just the heat that's generated in the motor goes up this great big huge radiator hose, goes into the great big fat radiator, and it naturally circulates just on the principle of whatever physical property that is, where warm water rises and cool water sinks, so it just naturally circulates. And the fan is fixed, and so when you're in a cruise or a parade, it tends to get warm. And I've never really tested it in this warm of temperature, so it'll be a good test for that. I may have to let it cool down, although I have had some vapor lock issues, so the car may not start to cool itself down. So we will see how that works out. Anyhow, it's a 900cc two-stroke three-cylinder with a coil for each cylinder and a set of points for each cylinder. It's a pretty cool little car, but we haven't torture tested it in this warmer weather. It's usually not this warm. So Stella's ready to go. Let's go take it on a preliminary drive. It's about 85 out now, and I may wait till it cools off a little bit before we get into the heat of parading around with a bunch of automotive enthusiasts, like-minded, usually V8 guys. Okay, let's go. Okay, we're preparing for our trip to the car show later. Doing a little testing. Got a shift. So we're going about, let's see, like 45, 50 miles an hour. In fourth gear. So 45, 50 miles an hour, say 45, is almost 4,000 RPM. And I know that on a hot day, spinning 4,000 RPM on the highway or more, she's gonna warm up fast. Right now, she's still cool. We'll see how much longer. All right, we stopped by the shop for just a quick kind of water break. I needed to get some water for the dog for our hot night out, and to show you how my lights are working now. They look pretty cool, and so far temperatures are staying good. So Stella's happy, and our temperature is still within reason. We've got a good solid 750 RPM idle, and we're gonna try. See what happens. Listen to this baby. Kind of sounds like it's got a V8 in it, huh? All right, we're out cruising the DKW, and people in front of me just gave me a thumbs up in their little Nash Metropolitan. Can't hear anything over the supercharger on that rat rod over there. Oh my goodness. And the DKW is not liking this too much because it's overheating. Lots of people around. Crazy. Just me cruising with Stella. Lots of people. I don't know if it's lots of fun. Kind of sitting in line and just overheating. Revving your pipes. So, we'll try it for a little longer. There's a lot of cool cars around though. That's a crazy car. We're out cruising with a bunch of doodles on the coupe. That thing what's really odd about being in a classic car Cruise is nobody knows what I'm driving. Even if they see the logo like that, they still can't figure it out. They just give me a shake of the head, I tell them what it is, but they don't really get it. I guess that's all about being odd. So there's an odd little car. Look at that. That's fun. A lot of people are enjoying it. Everybody's filming me and having a good time, and I really should get somebody that comes up to the car and asks what it is. There's an old Model A. That's pretty cool. That one looks like it just made it off the farm. Everyone's having a good time. My pipes aren't loud enough though. Can't rev my car up like these guys. The old 3-cylinder 2-stroke DKW has a real high pitched exhaust note, not very bassy. We'll see what we can do. About only guys I can relate to are Volkswagens. Oh, I don't know if I can focus on that. Oh. It's gonna flash my lights and see if he responded. Sport bike. See if I flash my lights. Nothing. Maybe next time. Okay, we got some clear road in front of us. A lot of Volkswagens. I'm starting to feel more at home. A lot of muscle cars. Hey, there's a car I know. That's Nicholas. It's a little Mini. I hope he's around. Monster truck's got to sound like a monster truck. Doesn't sound anything like a DKW. I don't even know if you can hear me over all the drone of V8 chops. Quite a few. And then you got the guy with his doors open on his Audi R8. That's pretty crazy. One way to get attention, I guess. Ah, there you go. Now that's pretty cool. Huh. Hey, I saw your car.